Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Whew. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. Thank you. Just make sure I can get this so I can see your comments. Fabulous. So today I'm talking about what to do when you're feeling judged. And as much as this is a simple topic, it's also one that can really take you down. So I'd like to thank you for joining me and judge away, because, I will just say, if you are listening to others, I just have to say this before I forget, if you're listening to others, you're actually not going to get anything done. There. I had said that right from the start because I was just like, just as I went to start, I went, oh my God, I need to do this. So, right, now go back to, Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. Let me know if you are here live, if you're watching on a replay or whatever. So, first is not the middle finger. When someone comes at you about being judged, this is not about doing the middle finger because we want to do that sometimes. We want to do that sometimes and just go, yeah, but it's definitely not the key to do it. So first we want to say, who is judging you? Who is judging you and why are they so important? Why do you have so much lifespan sitting in with that person? It could be a family member, it could be a colleague, it could be an ex-partner, it could be a complete stranger. I don't know, but you have to look at who is judging you and why is it so important. When something comes at you, an emotion, when something comes at you, this actually alerts you to questioning. Got this right. This actually alerts you to questioning what you are doing. And when I say questioning, it's all about being inspired. Hi, Margaret. I look at the side. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Margaret. It actually questions you what's important to you. And my question around that is about being inspired. So when I said this, I said when something comes at you, like an emotion, I didn't say someone because it may not relate to a person. It may actually relate to something that's happened. Your first initial reaction is something that's happened before it's got to a person. So when something has happened. So let's give an example. If you go out and you've had a great day, you've had a fabulous day talking to people, you feel good, you look good, your energy's feeling inspired, you're alive and kicking and everything's just glitter bombed as we call it, and it's amazing. And then someone says something to you. And someone says something to you about your looks, your energy, something that's happened to you in the past. And you then wonder what you've done or not done. So the question is this you or is it them? Is it them or is it something you've done? It's really important to be aware of that, because this is where your energy comes from. So what does it do to your energy when you've had an amazing, fabulous time and you've just, I'm not going to say on a high, but when you're actually inspired about what's going on and someone says something to you and bang, and you're like, why do you say that to me? In your mind, you're like, why do you say that to me? I'm feeling great. I'm having a great day. Why do you do this to me all the time? And you suddenly feel like you're being judged. When that happens to you, you've got to remember it's about your reaction. And if you get your reaction right, this is how you can continue having that inspired world, life, day, anything that's going on. If you don't get your reaction right, it's going to take you down. So clearly I'm going to talk about how to keep that energy alive and inspired rather than take on that energy of that person who's thrown that snowball at you and you've taken it and it's affected you. Because there's nothing worse than being down in the dumps over something that somebody has said to you. I don't need to tell you what happens to your energy. I don't need to tell you that it can take you out for days. It can take you out for an hour. It can mean you're unproductive. It means you just don't get whatever done. I don't need to tell you that because you already know that stuff. You know what happens. But the key is to actually go, how do you handle that stuff? If you don't protect your bubble, protect, I say protect, if you don't put some energy field around you or whatever you want to call it, that actually just goes, this is me, this is who I am. You don't do that and someone filters into your world, it will take you out. So it's wise to thank them. Thank them for their words. Thank them for their energy. Thank them for whatever they have done. Just thank them. And then with that, you're then going to flick it away and send it on its way. In New Zealand, we have an advert for a gentleman who does a decking, D-E-C-K-I-N-G, clean. I'm just looking at the decking out there. And this is where he calls it your spray and walk away. And I love that. It really references this. So all you're doing is he sprays it and then he walks away and it gets cleaned. That's all you're going to do. You're going to spray and walk away. So when you spray, you're not going to be a skunk and spray crap. You're actually just going to go, thank you very much. I hear you. That's it. And then walk away. Because everybody loves to be acknowledged. That's all it is. So everyone loves to be acknowledged. So the key is to spray and walk away. Just be aware that that spray has to come from a heartfelt place, not a middle finger place. Because they will feel that middle finger and they will feel that heartfelt space. When people judge you, this can come from jealousy. You know this. It can come from jealousy. It can come from their past stories. It can come from their levels of wherever they are. They may see that you've got more money. They don't have that money. They may see that you're more intelligent than. They don't have that. Whatever it is. This can also come from their day. Whatever emotion they were dealing with in their day right here, right now. So you don't know that stuff. That's where the jealousy can come from. So it can come from, judgment can come from those things. When I investigated what actually jealousy was, the dictionary, it said that somebody becomes hostile towards a rival or one believed to enjoy an advantage. And when we talk about a rival, I really was a little bit disappointed in that word because I don't believe anybody is a rival to you. I think people are here, have a human experience on this world doing their thing. You don't have to put them as a rival. You don't have to put them into that category. But you also don't have to be around them. You just do what's best for you. So hostility is that energy build up, that girl, whatever you want to call it. And the key is to not have that hostile energy. The key is to actually just be true to who you are and what works for you. So you don't actually have to think why they're judging you. You don't have to think why they're judging you. You don't know. I don't know why they're judging you. You may never know. And even if you ask them, you may not get a solid answer that's going to be true to you, and you're just going to go, okay, why? And if you go down that why path, you will not necessarily get an answer. So be aware that this is their stuff. This is their stuff. Remember how I talked about the gold before? This is how you react is the key to you. How you react is the key to your gold. So what you do is you stay true to you. You stay true to you, whatever you are. And you don't bend for them or others. Now, I'm not talking about you say no all the time to them. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying if they're going to say something or do something, you can pick and choose. It's a yes or no. But whether you say yes or whether you say no to helping them or talking to them or engaging with them, just be aware of your energy, because your energy is the most important right here, right now, when you're dealing with people who are a little bit frustrated with their world, because the truth is they're coming to you because they're just as frustrated. It's that uninspired version as we talked about. So remember, it's their stuff, not yours. The key is to do what makes you smile. You must do what makes you smile, whatever that is. So if you're feeling that someone has attacked you, judged you, put you down, anything like that, the key is to sprinkle I say glitter bomb yourself. Sprinkle yourself in the glitter and do what lights you up. What makes you smile? Is that having a beautiful fresh glass of water? Is it going outside in the sunshine? Is it going outside in the rain? Is it lying on the floor, on the hard floor? Is it going for a walk with the dogs? Whatever it is, you must do what makes you smile. Whatever that is. And I keep saying whatever that is because what makes you smile could be different to the next person, so none of that comparing. And when you're doing this, you're going to ground yourself. And this is what it's about. It's what lights you up, but also grounds you and feeds your soul. Because we want to have our soul fed all the time. All the time. Pretty simple. So the key is to ask yourself, what would you love to do? What is it you'd love to do? So when people are judging you, what would you love to do? Do you want to go do a fitness activity? Do you want to go and invest in some money? Do you want to, I was going to say crypto then when I was thinking about that. Do you want to go buy a house? Do you want to take on a new client? Do you want to start a new business? Do you want to, what do you want to do? And then look at those people around who are going to challenge you enough to step up, because that's great, but also those ones who support you, who can actually help you on your journey. Now, I will say, being aware that those who challenge you are actually supporting you on your journey. I will say those who are challenging you are actually supporting you on your journey, because they're the ones who make you internally question, and is this really for me? So in saying that, when someone is judging you, there is something that you have given out, your energy that you've given out, and there's a block somewhere along it. And so there's a block that's holding you back from doing something magnificent. Maybe it's a fear of somebody's going to say something to you. Maybe it's a fear you're going to lose some money. Maybe it's a fear that, whatever that fear is. But the key is to know in your heart that this is for you. And only you know that. You know what your soul needs. You know what your mind needs. You know what your body needs. You know what you need to do to fix whatever you've got going on. Then go do it. Because the key behind everything is the thought and action. Don't just think it and let it sit. And don't just do action without any thought. There's thought and action. TA, thought and action. Don't use them as an excuse for what they've said or done that you're not going to get this done now. If you've got that excuse going on, you're just jumping into victim mentality, and that's not healthy for anybody. So if they're saying something to you and you're deciding this is not right for you, so be it. If they're saying something for you and you're deciding even more firmly that this is right for you, so go do it. That's my tips here today. I think they're pretty simple. I don't know if they are or not, but let me know what you thought of today. Let me know how you're going with feeling judged. Let me know if someone's judged you and it's really feeling icky. If you don't want to put it on here in the comments or tag them, watch this. Just know, send me a private message. Just know that their stuff is their stuff. Your stuff is your stuff. Don't take that energy on from those others. Sit true to you. Thank you very much for joining me today. Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist, on what to do when you're feeling judged. That's me, over and out. Oh, and feel free to judge me. Go for it. Because I will read your comments and I will smile and laugh. And you know what? I'll thank you for them. Thank you very much. Have a fabulous day and go be inspiring. Bye.